Hi everyone, this is Lorraine. So it was requested that I do kind of like an everyday makeup tutorial. However, I'm really not like the tutorial person. I'm more of a show you what I use and I can talk about the products, but I'm not really like that into putting on the makeup on the screen. It just isn't my thing. And it's just not what I'm going to show you. So I thought I'd just go through my makeup bag. I feel like I've done this not that long ago, so it might be kind of repetitive to another video, but I've really been good about eliminating like so much crap that I've had, and you don't know how refreshing it is to eliminate stuff. It's very refreshing. So I'm just gonna go through and then I'm gonna tell you everything I use. Very full makeup bag, but I have a lot of product in here. I still have a lot more makeup, and I'm really contemplating just kind of throwing it all away. But then I like go through it and I'm like, well, maybe I'll keep this one. The lipsticks are really what like kills me though. I have such a hard time getting rid of the lipsticks. But show you what I have. I'm almost out of a couple products, so I kind of need to renew them, and I need to go to Sephora. Don't necessarily need to go to Sephora, but you know what I'm saying, I need something at Sephora, so I don't know, I kind of want to use points and get something. So after I wash and prep my face with everything I prep for the day, I use this foundation, which is the Marc Jacobs Shameless Youthful Look 24-Hour Foundation, and my shade is medium R310. I absolutely love this foundation. I am very close to being done with it. I apply it all over the skin. You can apply it real sheer and nice if you don't need to have that much coverage, or if you want a little bit more coverage, just apply it a little bit heavier and it kind of soaks into the skin. And then I just use a beauty blender, which is what I need to go to Sephora and purchase, is a new beauty blender, because this one, it is dirty, but just time for a new one. So that's really what I need. Foundation wise, since I am almost out of this, and I do have some products left over that I want to like use up before I continue, but I really would repurchase this, and I might end up using another foundation and decide like I'd much rather have the one I really like and then just get rid of the one. But this is very similar. It's the Dior Forever Undercover 24-Hour Full Coverage. It's very, very similar. I have the shade 020 20 in this one, and I haven't used it in quite a while, but it's a pretty full container. So I feel like instead of being wasteful and going and buying the other one right away, I might just come back to this one pretty much tomorrow, because the container of the other Marc Jacobs one's out. But I do prefer the Marc Jacobs one, so I'll be going with this. If not, I'll just go repurchase that. However, I do like Dior foundations a lot, but that Marc Jacobs one, it's good. I'm almost out of this too, which is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural Medium Plus. See, it's almost gone. You can see the little dots from underneath because it's almost all out. This is a really nice powder. I do find myself, it seems like I do have those little tiny white bumps under the skin, and I do think it's from this. But I do like the look of the coverage. Something about MAC's foundations just to make my skin irritated a little bit. Not sure what it is, but I do like this powder, and I probably will repurchase it. However, I do have a couple other powders that I still have that I just kind of want to see if I can use them up a little bit, or if they're bad, just throw them away then. You know what I mean? Like just kind of continue to get rid of. That's what I like. I was looking at something else in my house, like a picture of something, and it was like a very empty space, and then I looked at it and I'm like, oh, it's kind of full now. I'm like, I preferred it kind of empty and minimal, much rather than having junk. So I've been trying to eliminate a bunch of stuff from my life, and it just makes me so much happier. I have been just setting my under eyes with this Chantecaille HT Perfecting Powder, just underneath the eyes. I've been like almost out of this for a long time, but since I'm using it just underneath my eyes, it's taking forever. So I'll continue using it, and I do like it, but I won't repurchase it. I've been using just two blushes, both Tom Ford. Still my favorite blush ever. I've been using this one, which is Love Lust, which I showed in a previous video, and it's amazing still. Love Lust is a little bit more like just, it's not as intense, so I intensify it, like as you can see, with this one that's broken. It's broken. This one is Inhibition, and I just apply Love Lust all over, Inhibition kind of then like on top of it. So yeah, doing good there. And then as a highlight, I've been using this Becca Shimmering Skin Press Perfector Pressed Prismatic Amethyst. I'm using it right now. I have been using it. I wouldn't repurchase this. I feel like it doesn't really blend into that skin very well. I feel like I'm not about blending either. I feel like everything kind of will just like mold. Like I live in Florida, so like basically you can put everything on your face and it kind of melts all into one, so you don't need to blend that well, if you know what I'm saying. But this just kind of just sits on top, and I don't think is that appealing. I've tried to use the Becca's highlighters quite a bit, and I never feel like they're that great. So I'm just gonna move on from this brand and just never buy it again. I don't know. I might buy something, but currently done. I do have this in my makeup bag. It's the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. I've used it maybe one time since I put it in my makeup bag, so maybe I'll attempt to use it a little bit more, but I didn't care for it. Didn't really see any difference, so maybe I'll try to use it again and then just throw it away. If it's like the same as it was, just throw it away. I've only been using these two eyeshadow colors. They're Tom Ford. This one is the Burnt Suede, which look at that. I never did end up buying that other one that I mentioned in the previous video, but I do like this color a lot. But it's almost gone. And the one in Dark Victory, which I only use this in the crease, so it'll take forever for this one to go away. Occasionally I wear concealer. I really don't wear concealer that often. Occasionally. And I just am using this NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which I really like, in the color Custard. I do love this. Unless I feel like it's full face, like I'm trying to keep my makeup on, which I don't think that it makes it stay or look any better, that's when I use concealer. I really just don't use concealer. I don't know, it just doesn't seem to affect my face anymore. Yeah, so no concealer. Eyebrows, I still have been using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I really love this stuff. This is actually the shade Auburn, and I've had this since I was a redhead quite a while ago, probably like over a year ago, and it's just still has so much product in it that I haven't gotten anything else. I actually really like the color, just with my toning and everything, so Auburn it is. Kat Von D tattoo liner, is that what she calls it, in black. It's been pretty ideal. It doesn't seem to get too dry, which a lot of the ones that are stick form seem to get. So I think I'll continue to purchase this. I don't need one right now, but when it's time, I'll probably just repurchase it because it's good. Chanel mascara, what do they call this one anyway? Le Volume de Chanel, number 10, which is obviously just black. And I've been pretty happy with this mascara. However, I have been wearing false lashes every day, so the mascara doesn't really matter. But yeah, I don't typically wear mascara on the bottom lashes. I just don't like how it makes my eyes look. I feel like it makes me look older when I wear the dark underneath the eye like that. So just something I avoid. So I don't know, it just doesn't look as appealing. Sometimes it'll look okay, but for some reason, most of the time I try to use the mascara underneath, I just don't like it. So I don't. The only product that I've been wearing on my lips at all is the Dior Addict lipstick in the color Incognito. I tell myself every day that I'll just take out a lipstick, put it on. If I hate it, then I'll just get rid of it. But I just love this color so much that I just keep wearing it over and over and over and over. And when I couldn't find it for a little bit, it made me sad, but then I found it again at Sephora and it made me very happy. So yeah, my makeup bag is kind of boring. It's probably exactly the same as it was before, but I thought I'd make this video anyway. I am gonna have to go to Sephora probably to buy the new sponge. I'll probably wear the Dior foundation tomorrow morning, and then I'll probably go to Sephora maybe tomorrow, if not the next day, or like within the next couple days, to buy the new beauty blender and hopefully get another, use more of my points to get another one of the Ola Henriksen 3 Little Wonders set. I started using that yesterday, and it's basically 7 days worth of product, which is pretty nice. And I really like it. So I'm like, well, why not just use more points? Because I have like 1,000 points, and most of the time it's not really stuff that I'm that into. So I was trying to figure out something to buy just to go use my points and get something. So I think I need a new beauty blender. And I also kind of need some kind of makeup remover, so I'll probably go get the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cleansing Oil because it's the absolute best. And it's a good price. It's not necessarily the best price, it's like $30-some, but you know, it's not like one of those cleansing oils. It's like $60 for cleansing oil, and you're like, I'm just removing my makeup with it. So yeah, but that's what I use on my face right now, if you are interested. If not, I don't know why you continue to watch the video. But yeah, that's what I think of everything in there right now. I can show you what I do have and how I've eliminated everything. It's kind of still a mess, but it's pretty impressive, I think. This is the unit that I have all my makeup in. It used to be every drawer full, and it's pretty dirty. I was gonna start cleaning it really good yesterday, and then I just didn't. But I'll show you the dirtiest ones first. So the top one is where I used to have all my foundation and everything. Blush broke in there. So this is everything that I have now, which is probably still more than some people, but it's really gotten down good. So I do have like a couple foundations that I wasn't quite ready to part with. I do want to try this out because everyone says the Tarte blushes are good, but I don't know. And then I do still have like a Becca thing that I'm like, I don't really even like Becca, but I don't know. There's just things that I need to, you know, use and then decide to eliminate. And then a couple just random things. Like there's a powder in here that I feel like maybe I didn't exactly love it, but it'll work. And if it's terrible, then I'll just throw it away. So yeah, sorry it's a mess, but I don't know. Next one is eyeshadows. Ta-da! Still, again, I need to clean these out, but I still have this palette, which I really like. I like this little palette, kind of, so I kept it. Yeah, I don't know, just a few things. I'm gonna keep eliminating, but for now, that's what I have in my big drawer that needs to be cleaned out. I really could put everything in one drawer, which would be better, so I'll probably do that maybe today, within the next couple days. The bottom one is the full one. I've got all my extra kind of makeup pouches. This one I put a bunch of lipstick in that I decided to keep. Some makeup brushes, which I don't really use that many makeup brushes, so I could eliminate more. This is basically a lot of brushes that I kept. And then all these lipsticks, and then I have some hair clips in this drawer as well. I'm not sure why I have the hair clips in here, but these are the ones that I really like. And then that's pretty much it. But I need to, what I might like plan is to start taking out like one thing kind of every day. And then if I hate it, I really just should throw it away. Like, don't even give it a chance, because what's the point in just having stuff sit? You know, it just is a waste of space. So I probably should condense it all into one drawer. And I was maybe gonna just give this little drawer unit thing to my son after I cleaned it out, but right now it currently holds our towels on it because this wall that's in my bedroom, I have it as a desk right now. My desk is kind of messy, so don't really bother with that, but I have it as like a desk thing here. That's all my like personal junk in there too, but I really want to have like a closet built here because we don't have that much closet space in our house, and it would make so much sense to use this as another closet and then use it kind of for linens and things, and more clothing, and then move the computer kind of out to the living room and kind of have a built-in desk unit, which I would like to do. This is our closet currently, which I share with my husband. So imagine that, like two people, like I don't have a whole closet because we live in a house that's from the 1950s. It's a small house, but it was in a good school district and it was a really good house. So that's why we have this house. But I should eventually do a house tour. But yeah, I should eventually do a house tour, which I will, but I don't know. Like all the floors are original. Actually, this is an original floor. This was put in afterwards because we like moved stuff around and made the closet here. But this is new wood floor, but then we've got the old wood floor, which you can't even tell is any different. So this is original 1950s floor that we had resanded and stained and all that. Battery on my camera died, but see, like this is all original floor and just all made dark. So really cool. And then actually in our kitchen is the new floor because it was originally a linoleum. So this is new floor in here and then old floor. So it blends really nicely. But I do want to eventually do a house tour, but we do things so slowly. We do things slowly, so I need to like redo everything. I haven't found like units that I like. I'm slow to find things. I don't buy stuff just to buy it. I want to make sure I love it. But that's it for now. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them below, and I will see you probably tomorrow with another video. I'm into this now. I'm into it. Goodbye.